Hey, my beautiful twin flame babies. I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you guys so much for the continuing love and support of the channel. And if you guys have not already, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I just have to oh, y'all, thank you so much. The channel is growing. It's all because of you guys. And I very much so appreciate it. Okay. So I'm going to start off by getting you guys some messages. All right, we're going to get the spiritual messages, and then of course we're going to get the message, right? So your first spiritual message is you came to serve. So I honestly feel like both masculine and feminines have a job. And sometimes your job is just simply being the energy and the representation of love. Some of you guys will be serving your community. Some of you guys will be serving your community with your twin. Maybe you guys are going to be doing things that are going to provide services for people that need help with certain things or whatever the case may be, but you came to serve. And like I said, I honestly feel like on a spiritual level that all twin flame masculines and feminines do have a job to serve the world in whatever way that God gave you your gift. Whatever you're gifted at, that's how you're going to serve your community. The essential meaning of it is in your life you have come through dark times and have experienced enough to be able to choose whether you want to offer your gift to others or not. In your heart, you know that everything you have overcome has been a part of the journey that has brought you to this moment. So for some of you guys, part of your lesson is to serve your twin, right? The next one is don't fear change, embrace it and grow. So you guys are going to experience some type of positive shift. I feel there is going to be some type of big change in your energy. So it's very important that you keep up with the shift, because the shift is I'm hearing that it's going to be a supernatural feeling, and you're not going to know how to deal with it. And the best way to deal with it is to just stay in the moment and just feel your way through it. And when you start feeling that stress and when you start feeling that anxiety, just tell yourself that all is well, and continue to tell yourself that until that calmness comes over your energy. And when you start feeling that calmness, it's like, okay, I'm all right now, right? So that's what I have for you guys as far as your spiritual messages go. So let's see what else is going on here. Let's get the message. All right, so the first card out is past life soulmate. You've had many past lives together. So I feel like there has been a completion. And the only time that I feel like you continue to kind of repeat a lesson is because something wasn't learned from a past life. So that's going to be that supernatural feeling that you guys are about to get, because you guys have closed out some type of cycle with this person from the past. And anytime that you close out cycles, you are able to start a brand new one with a new foundation. And I feel like in this cycle, because you guys have overcome so many obstacles, you guys are working on overcoming the energy of fear, change. You guys are learning how to deal with your anxiety, your stress, or whatever the case may be. And for the most part, I feel like a lot of you guys have learned how to just be present in the Lord. You know, you're allowing him to just move things naturally for you, whereas in the past life, maybe you didn't do that. Maybe your person didn't do that. And I feel like when you do not surrender to the divine, that means that you feel like you have complete control over everything, and that's how come you're not able to complete lessons so that you can serve your community. So there is I feel like what you guys are experiencing now is a huge transformative period, because you guys have been doing so much healing, so much work. And I'm hearing in this past life, maybe the resources that you needed to help with your ascension and your healing was not available to you guys in that past life. But now, you know, we have technology, we have people that are committing themselves more to the community now. You have people out here actually helping heal the community, and it's helped you and your person get past some things here, which is a beautiful thing. So it looks like you guys are completing some type of past life trauma, or I'm hearing the word trauma bond. So maybe you guys were trauma bonding with other people and weren't concentrating on each other, you know, and now you guys are concentrating more on healing your own trauma instead of going to other people. You're going within, you know. We also have red flag here. Tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body, and trust your gut and your intuition. And I feel like that's that fear. A lot of you guys could be going backwards and forward on whether or not this is something that you want to get yourself into. I know how it used to be in the past. Should I do this? Should I do that? But there is a reconciliation here, the return of a past soulmate, and we have acceptance. So I think that the biggest thing in this situation is to just understand that I understand now. You had to go and experience life elsewhere. So did I. Because we do attract soulmates based off of the lessons that we need for growth. And that's how you kind of let yourself know that this person never chose anybody over me. It was just, that's the energy that they were attracting. So if your person was low vibrational and they started connecting with somebody that has a similar spirit, but you're ascending, it was never a situation to where this person who they were connecting with or who they chose to connect with more, it didn't have anything to do with you being less than or not worthy, or like I see in the comments, they chose this person over me. No, they chose the energy, because that was the energy frequency that they were on. And you guys have been rising above everything. So when you rise up, you have to attract that type of energy. So it wasn't so much of you guys not being able to attract your twin. They had a problem with attracting you because you guys have been growing and they weren't. So that's where karmic energies come in, you know. So that's how you kind of get in that energy of acceptance here, right? So let's get the situation here and then we'll get the tarot. All right, so lockdown is here. Mental prison confined. So this is somebody who may be feeling a bit stuck, but for the most part, this person is definitely fascinated with you guys' energy and they're focused on you. So I don't know if they're watching you from social media or something like that or whatever the case may be, but they feel a bit stuck at this time, but I feel like they're trying to figure out how to get out of their own way. And I think that maybe this person is having a hard time with accepting how things happen between you guys, how they could have behaved with you. It's so many different things that factor into it. So, you know, that could be something that they're stuck on. So it doesn't have anything to do with you. Like I said, this person is trying to figure out how do I get out of this situation and I put myself here. And then we have magnetic here, unexplainable pull, can't resist. So it's like no matter who they have connected with, were connecting with, it's always been you. It's almost like this person, they've always compared that energy that they were dealing with to you. Like, my person would have never did no mess like that. Like, what's wrong with you? And for some of you guys, they probably said it. And if they didn't say it, they thought it. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. All right, the Eight of Wands is here. That's communication. So I feel like they're just going to take a risk. I feel like this person's just going to take a risk. They scared to death, though. I definitely feel like they're afraid. And, you know, it's almost like that's that level of acceptance. And the red flag, trust your gut. So even though there are some red flags present, I feel like they're going to follow their intuition here when it comes down to you guys' situation. And, you know, with the Two of Swords here, they're no longer thinking with their head. This is somebody who's feeling their way through when it comes down to matters of the heart. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Matters of the heart. You know, your mind is where control comes in it. And, you know, you shouldn't be dealing with this type of stuff, that type of thing. And that's what creates negative energy and spiritual blockages. No, you shouldn't have had to have that experience. But every experience that we go through in life, it teaches us something about ourselves and other people. And in that process, it does show us how to have compassion for others when they're going through whatever. And also to have compassion for ourselves. You know, so but the Two of Swords in the reverse, I definitely feel like too, this person has been waiting for the right time. So this is letting me know they haven't really been saying much. Some of you guys are in complete no contact with this person at this time. With this 8 of Wands here, like I said, this person is definitely going to be communicating with you guys here with the Empress and the 8 of Wands. And I also feel like, too, your angels are guiding you guys back to one another. So I feel like your angels are communicating with the both of you guys through heart and mind. And that's why I always tell you guys to make sure that you're staying open. Like, don't harden your heart because things are stagnant or stuck or it's not moving as fast as you would like. You know, people have to go through things. You had to go through your process, and so did your person. So I feel like this has a lot to do with that. Let's get the connection between the Empress and the Emperor, please. The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you guys, it's almost like you're trying to figure out, both of you guys are going backwards and forward. Like, they trying to figure out when to communicate, and you're trying to figure out why they're not communicating. So it's like the combination, the combined emotion that you guys have is the energy of fear, which is the Moon card. So I feel like for you guys, you're going to have to really figure out how to get past that, because that's that mental imprisonment. So it's almost like, I don't know, both you guys are feeling a bit mentally stuck or feeling like things are not going to move. Spirit, watch this 5 of Swords energy here. The Temperance is here sideways. Yep, that level of acceptance. Just accepting yourself and your person as they are is what's going to help this situation move. They're not perfect. Nobody is. And people make mistakes. They do. They make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But God forgives us anyway. And he still blesses us, even though we disappoint him all the time when we make some of the choices that we make. And I think that that's the whole point of Twin Flame Connections, going through so much, because you're going to be able to tell your story like, look, I wasn't always this way. My twin wasn't always this way. He was doing this. She was doing this. We both had this. It's like you guys are going to restore hope to our community. But in order for you to be able to restore hope and tell the story, you have to first experience it, you know? So let's get some messages from this person. Let's get some messages from them. Karmic ties is here. I'm feeling controlled by people around me, and I don't like it. But they're releasing it because the Devil card came in the reverse. And it said it's pushing me to find my power again. So they're overcoming their fears. They're not allowing things to kind of keep them stuck and stagnant. We also have a telepathic message, and it says one of us is sad or angry, and it is creating an energetic match in frequency with the other. That's that 2 of Pentacles. Y'all are going backwards and forward with this thing. You got to stay consistent in the energy. It says stay conscious of this, and if possible, try to help us elevate it. So I feel like you guys are doubting each other, and you can't do that. All right. We also have another telepathic message here, and it says, I close my eyes and I imagine you here with me. It feels so real. I'm beginning to understand this connect. This is what it means to be in 5D with you guys. And I told y'all that's what y'all been doing. I mean, you guys are connecting the way that you need to. Your angels are bringing you together big time. But you got to trust the process. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, these feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. And I think it has a lot to do with them feeling like they don't have enough. So this person may be feeling triggered because of maybe how they did you. It could be dealing with some financial issues or whatever the case may be. But it's just a level of acceptance. I accept you as you are. And I feel like the more that you guys put that out there in the energy, the more comfortable they're going to feel in the 5D. And once they get that feeling like, okay, it's all right now, then they'll start actually connecting with you in the 3D, which is the here and now. What you can hear, see, touch, that type of thing. Me being able to touch this phone, that's 3D, you know. So with the Devil card in the reverse, I definitely see that this person, they're gaining a sense of direction. I feel they're getting enlightened here. And I definitely feel like they're being pushed. So with the King of Wands energy here, I feel like they're ready to get up and take lead and take control. This person's definitely closing out some cycles of their own. And I definitely feel like they're ready to come towards you guys and give you what they feel like you deserve. But I feel like in order for them to to really just give somebody else what they deserve. They have to figure out what they deserve. They have to allow, they had to understand that I can't allow people's opinions of me control me and make me feel some type of way. I can't allow how somebody else wants me to be. I can't be like that, because when I think about my twin makes me feel like I can do anything and I can be myself, you know, that type of thing. So it's like a sense of being comfortable, you know. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helps, and until next time, I'll be talking to you later. Bye.